Hello and welcome to our reflection this Friday, the 20th of November. We continue with the Lord's Prayer. Hallowed be thy name. Hallowed be thy name reminds me of the awe and majesty of God. He's our Father in heaven, and his name is that which expresses God's very nature, something that we reverence. By doing this, reverencing that, hallowing that name, we place ourselves firmly on God's side. It always reminds me of that great hymn, some of you may know it, immortal, invisible, God only wise, in light inaccessible, hid from our eyes, most blessed, most glorious, the Ancient of Days, almighty, victorious, thy great name we praise. Can you picture that awesomeness of holiness? Hallowed, holy, the name of God. So we, God's beloved, we become reverent as we acknowledge God. You know, the way I look at it is almost like curtsying or bowing to the Queen in her presence, acknowledging her. And in our churches, we go further than that. We not only acknowledge God, we reverence God, and we bow or we genuflect when we cross the chancel of our different churches, because you see the tabernacle or the hombre is there, and it is what we know in our tradition as the reserved sacrament, the form of the consecrated body and blood of Christ, which we believe to be the real presence of Christ. So we bow and we hallow that particular space as we revere a special space in our churches that is particularly hallowed or holy. And as such, we treat it with the greatest respect that we could. Probably something with regard to the Old Testament, as the Israelites treated the holiest of holies, the Ark of the Covenant, and they venerated that with much respect. And in fact, we take it further, don't we? In our communion services, the Eucharist, we continue to hallow God's name when we sing that wonderful, majestic words known as the Sanctus, holy, 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 Lord God Almighty. Dear friends, may you once more be blessed as you engage with this most magnificent of all prayers. And may your own prayer life become even more firmly rooted and deepen your relationship with the Holy One. You know, after praying the Lord's Prayer one day, it is recorded that St. Augustine, he said, "You were fragrant, and I drew in my breath, and now I pant after you. I tasted you, and now I feel nothing but hunger and thirst for you. You touched me, and now I burn for your peace." Let us bless the Lord. Thanks be to God. So, dear friends, tomorrow we look at thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And so I bid you once more, God bless, keep well and stay safe here from Bromley.